Low adult class, it is Monday, April 27th. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope everybody enjoyed the change of pace with Sensei CJ and Joshua Scott filling in for us this past Friday. Hope you guys had a great class. Looked like a lot of fun. All right, so it is sparring week. If we were here at the school, we'd be sparring and strapping up today. Unfortunately, we can't do that, but we're going to take you through the steps. Now, for those of you new to putting on your equipment, we did just put together a short video on how to put your equipment on. You can check that out when you get a chance. It's mainly geared towards children. I think most of the adult class can figure it out on your own. However, it's on there just in case you need it. We won't tell anybody that you looked at it. Okay. So let's get ourselves warmed up a little bit. Just some hand drills, some striking drills. A couple important things. Even when we're doing bare knuckle training with a partner and we're trying to be soft, okay, we still want to have a closed fist. We don't want to jam any knuckles. So we're going to keep our hands closed when we're doing our punching. We're still hitting with our first two knuckles, okay? Make sure all our front punches and back punches, the palm is facing down. On the hook punches, the palm is facing down. And on the uppercuts, the palm is facing in. So our hands either here, here, or here, okay? When we're doing these types of strikes. Now, feel free to get yourself warmed up. You can do 10 jabs into the mirror or in straight ahead. Kia, kia, get yourself nice and loose. Back punches, kia, kia, okay? Go through your different individual strikes. Your hook punches, kia. Your back hooks, kia. Your uppercuts, kia. Make sure you're using your legs in your uppercuts, okay? Use this in addition to your base warm-up, okay? So now, Senpai Bailey, can you pan the camera up just a hair? That's good. Now straighten it out, please. All right, so now, we've done all our regular warm-ups. We got our arms loose. We did some punches in the air. I'm going to leave that up to you guys today. We've been doing about 6 weeks of this filming. You have some understanding of what we want you to do before you get started. Done your warm-ups. All right, so now we're going to get in some partner training. Hopefully you guys have a partner that's willing to do the training with you. If not, you're going to have to do it on air, and that's not a problem. So the first combination is just a very simple combination to get loosened up. It's a double jab back punch. Pretty simple. If I have a partner, remember I'm cross punching. Joshu's still in a stance for me. Hands are out in front like they are right here. Don't hold them back at the shoulder. You can't reach, okay? Right here. So I'm just going double jab back, and my eyes are focused on his chest. I'm going to do 10 or 20 of these. If your partner happens to train as well, brother, sister, spouses, parent, student, whatever it is, okay, then you can alternate. So from here, I'll go double jab back, 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 double jab back. Okay, so we did 20 of those. If you don't have a partner, guess what? You're doing it on the air. 20 of them. Make sure you do it both right and left, especially if you're doing it on the air. All right, so now we're going to take the combination next level. We're going double jab back, front hook. Double jab back, front hook. So just nice and simple here. When Joshua gives me that hook punch, he's going to put his hand halfway between my nose and his nose. Double jab back, front hook. Double jab back, front hook. My partner's training too. And we're alternating. Okay, 20 of those. Back and forth or on the air. Okay, one more evolution. Pretty simple today. It's only Monday. Can't throw too much at you guys on a Monday. Okay? I mean, I know I'm having trouble even speaking on Monday. So, it's going to go double jab, back, front hook, back hook. Pretty simple. Double jab, back, front hook, back hook. Please notice our feet. Don't get lazy. Continue to do your chambers. Double jab, back, front hook, back hook. Okay, watch here. Double jab, back, front hook, back hook. I'm going to do 20 of them. If my partner's training, we're going back and forth. Okay, so now we got through that part. Good, now we're going to do a little footwork, okay? Let's talk about the footwork. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. Instead of making you go back and review that video, we're gonna walk you through some footwork. We want you to move. And when you move, it's all about being light on your feet. We want you to be light on your feet. We want you to be able to move around, all right? We're moving around on the balls of the feet like so. Okay? Just like this. Now, notice the way I bounce. I kind of rock from one foot to the other. My feet don't come together. They don't cross. Okay? I'm kind of flowing my weight back and forth. My hands stay high. Joshi likes to dance a little bit like this. Like he's at the club. I don't know what he's doing, but hands are up here. Now, if you want to switch your stance, the switch is fast. It's never slow and lumbering. That's when you're going to get hit. Back and forth. Floating on the balls of the feet. Now, we want it to be a smooth bounce. We don't want this. You guys are going to wear yourself out in a half a second, okay? So just like this. Whew. Just float. All right, just float. Good. Excellent. Now that you're comfortable with that, now we're going to float with our partners a little bit. Okay, we're going to float with our partners a little bit. So all we're doing now is we're going to practice floating, but we're not actually doing any striking or any contact. I'm going to stare right at his chest. This is important to get used to it. I want to stare at his chest because I don't want to stare at his feet because I can't see his hands. I don't want to stare at his hands. I can't see his feet. I don't want to stare at his face. Look, it's ugly. Okay? So I want to stare right at his chest and I can see everything. Keep our body sideways. Hands stay up. Now we're just going to bounce. We're going to move around each other a little bit. If you have a partner, great. If not, you got to use your imagination. Use your imaginary partner. Okay, your imaginary friends. Okay, switching our feet. Notice the switches are fast. We're just moving around our partners, okay? I want you to do that for about a minute. Maybe do 3 rounds of that, 2 rounds of it. Just move it around. It's getting used to the footwork. Move it around. In fact, let's do that exactly. I want you to do a 1 minute round. I want you to do 2 of them. Just bounce around with your partners, okay? Now, when you're all done with those 2 1-minute rounds of bouncing around with your partner, getting comfortable with the footwork, now we're going to add in the combination. We're going to do our 1-2, hook, hook. Double jab, back, hook, hook. Okay, so we're moving around. Now, if we're going back and forth, if both of us are training, we can do this back and forth. If not, he's just going to keep giving me the targets. So we're going to go slow, double jab, back, hook, hook. We're moving around. Okay? And so forth, back and forth. I want you to do 1-minute rounds just like that. So your first 2 rounds, just moving. The second 2 rounds, with the combination of the day. Double jab, back, hook, hook. Okay? Once you get done with those rounds, catch your breath for a second. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do more of a reflex drill. Instead of having a fixed combination, Joshi's going to give me a target at random. So we're going to go back to moving. He's going to give me a target at random. I just have to react to it. Now, we're only using the straight punches and the hook punches today. No uppercuts. Okay? Straight punches and hooks today. So all he has to do as my partner is give me a hand, give me a hand, give me 1 and a 2. Okay? Just like that. So we're moving. So now, because we're not going back and forth, you'll do this for about a minute straight. Okay? We'll do this for about a minute straight. Okay? And so forth. You're going to do that for about a minute straight. Try to think about floating that footwork all while you're doing that. I want you to do 2 1-minute rounds there. So now we're up to 6 rounds total. You did 2 1-minute rounds of just footwork, 2 1-minute rounds with our combination, 2 1-minute rounds with reactions. Okay, now, catch your breath for a second. Get a drink. I want to talk to you about our match app for today. Motivation. Motivation. See, Ordinarily, life is full of motivations. When we're talking about work, some of our simplest motivation is working towards the weekend. Get to change of pace, some time off, get to go out, go do things. We don't have that right now. We don't have it the way to relieve stress on the weekends. Okay, so we don't have that normal work week. We don't have that weekend to look forward to. Same thing with kids in school. Normally they go to school on Monday, like, whew, by the time Friday rolls around, they're like, they've been looking forward to it all weekend. They can't wait to get out of school on Friday and enjoy the weekend with their friends. We don't have that motivation right now. We can't look forward to that time with our friends. You know, as a person who works a ton, I'm motivated by vacations. I'm motivated by going away. I'm motivated by nights out. I'm motivated by doing things like that. I don't have that right now. I don't know what's next. I don't know how to look forward to the weekend off. I don't know how to look forward to a night out with my friends. I don't know how to look forward to a vacation that we don't know if it's going to happen this summer. Okay? In a gym, I look forward to going to the gym every day to walk out of there sweating, dripping, and whatever. And I can't go to the gym right now. Okay? And with my martial art training, you know, you guys, you look forward to learning this next thing. You're motivated by getting to that next belt. You're motivated by getting that next skill set, getting that next star on your black belt. You're motivated by those things, but we can't do that right now. So what we have to think of, what we have to become creative with is, what do we use today in this world we're in right now to motivate us? You know, we're in a conundrum. It's kind of like a quandary of what's next. We don't know if we're in this for another month. We don't know if we're in this for the remainder of the summer. We don't know what the deal is. So it's hard to be motivated to look forward to the next thing. So let me tell you a little bit about what's motivating me right now. I'm usually motivated because I'm passionate about things. So I get motivated pretty easily. But without being able to come into school and teach you guys in the mat and do the normal stuff and look forward to my trips and things like that, kind of tough. But what is motivating me is this. I am motivated to come in here and teach you every day on these videos because I have a goal in mind. My goal is to make sure Leading Edge Martial Arts is here for you when this is over. That's right. That is my goal. That's what's motivating me right now. Is to make sure I can do everything in my power to ensure that Leading Edge Martial Arts is here for you when this is over. That's motivating me right now. I was talking to another martial arts school owner just the other day. He hasn't taught a single class in person or online since March 15th. March 15th. That's 6 weeks ago. We're on our 7th week of shooting online film classes. He hasn't done anything. More than 50% of the martial arts schools around the country are going to be gone when this is over. But I'm motivated to make sure Leading Edge Martial Arts is not one of them. And that's why we're working so hard for you. So now, your homework assignment is this. Find something that's motivating you to keep going right now. Find something that's motivating you. Is it to earn yourself an advancement in your job by doing such a great job with online learning, online work? Is it to keep yourself in shape during this quarantine? Is it to continue training hard in your martial arts and pass and progress in spite of the fact that we can't be here? What is your motivation? That's your homework. What motivates you? Okay, so now we're moving on to our training, the rest of the training for today. We've worked footwork, we worked some hand drills, we worked around each other a little bit. Now what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do some shadow sparring. Shadow sparring. We've already done 6 rounds, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 6 more rounds. We're getting a full dozen in here today. Now the way this is gonna work, guys, is both of us are gonna be working together. The first round is gonna be just hands. The second round is gonna be just kicking. 3 through 6, punching and kicking. Now, if you wanna gear up, so you get used to wearing the gear and sweating with the gear on, go for it. I encourage it. If not, you don't have to gear up because you're not free sparring at home whether you have gear or not. Even if you have your gear on, you and your partner are shadow sparring. If you don't have a partner, you're shadow sparring anyway, okay? So there's no excuse not to train. Everything that we're gonna do, we can do with an imaginary opponent. Okay, so the first round, these are all gonna be 6 1-minute rounds. You have 30 seconds rest in between rounds, okay? First round, just footwork. Just hands. So here we go. So if we're in the mirror or wherever we are, it's great if you have a floor to ceiling mirror, full length mirror to train in. I love that. If you have that at home, that's awesome. Okay, so we're just gonna start moving around. Moving around. Notice I'm staying light on my feet. Still pivoting when I punch. Okay, 6 1-minute rounds like that. If I have a partner, great. We're just gonna give ourselves some extra distance. Okay, let's back up here a little bit. Making sure that we don't make contact, being aware of where he is, where I am, and what my reach is like. Too close. Okay, that was round 2. All just hands, right? Round 1 and 2 are just hands. Now, round 3, just kicking, just kicking.
Oh man.
You gonna make it, Joshua?
I don't know about this one.
All right, so when we do just kicking, guys, still no contact. If you're just kicking, your hands need to be here the whole time. Not dropping the hands to here. As we get tired, our hands have a tendency to drop. Keep your hands glued to your faces, okay? Just kicking.
Yeah.
Okay, if you don't have a partner, you're doing it in the mirror. Not a problem. 2 rounds, 1-minute rounds, just kicking. Now, the rest of your rounds are punching and kicking together. Punching and kicking together. I think I goofed up my count though. I think the first time I said 1 round of just punching, 1 round of just kicking, 4 rounds of regular.
Loose.
Yeah, okay. Do it that way. 1, 1, and then 4. So now you're gonna put it all together. Punching and kicking. Punching and kicking. It is Monday, isn't it?
Who says that?
Whew, I'm having a slow start to this Monday. Woke up this morning and I was like, whoa! Monday. Okay, so anyway, back at it. So rounds 3 through 6. Punching and kicking, starting to put it all together. If you guys have already practiced slipping, parrying, and checking, visualize it. If you have not, we're gonna be doing that later this week anyway, okay? So here we go. If I have a partner, great. If I don't, it's all in the air. Shadow boxing, okay? So we're moving. Make sure you don't make contact.
Oh.
Okay, don't get carried away. 4 rounds, punching and kicking, sparring, on air. Even if you have a partner, no contact. Don't get carried away, that's how somebody gets hurt. Okay guys, so what did we do today? We worked on hand techniques. Double jab, back, hook, hook. We worked on footwork. We worked on some footwork with the combinations. We did 6 rounds of moving around, 6 1-minute rounds. We talked then about what motivates you. We did 6 more rounds of sparring, okay? 2 rounds of, or 1 round of just hands, 1 round of just kicking, 4 rounds of everything. Whoa! Is it the weekend yet?
You made it.
I'm motivated to get to the weekend again. I don't know. All right, guys. Slow start to this Monday. Either way, guys, one thing about martial arts, you have to find it in yourself. Even when you're not feeling at your best, even when you're not feeling totally ready or prepared to train, even when you're feeling a little bit off, you got to get out there and grind it out. That's what we're doing here for you today. Grind it out. Now make sure you guys are grinding out at home. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the workout. Hope you're sweating hard right now. Okay? Thanks for being Lima Strong. We'll see you online tomorrow. Woos.